Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Ayrshire Achieves Awards ceremony. Guys, come on. 2023 Ayrshire Achieves Awards ceremony. Get loudy, come on. Much better. So I hope you all enjoyed your drinks reception, all the canapes that were all sponsored by Unite. Thank you so much as well to that lovely wee piper. His name's Wee Fergus Goldie. He is from the Troon Black Rock Pipe Band, and it was just a lovely, lovely welcome. I expected to go out and see a big guy, and I went, oh my God, he's tiny. So thank you so much. For those that don't know me, I'm Ali Wright. I am one half of the breakfast show in West FM. Have we got any West FM listeners? Oh, I've got 4 or 5. It's a good night. So I'm the one that makes your ears bleed every single morning. I do apologise for that. I am your host for this evening, and not just saying this, but it means such a lot for me to host an awards ceremony for the NHS. If you listen to the breakfast show, I always chat about my wee mammy Jackie. So she was a nurse all her life, and I know how much that you go above and beyond, and to get recognition for that is absolutely outstanding. So massive pat in the back to get to this stage. My mum was a wee practice nurse. I say a wee, I always use that word. She was a fantastic practice nurse right up until she retired. And we would be walking along. Sometimes I'd meet her for lunch and I'd be walking along and she would meet her patients on the street and she would diagnose them. Jackie, just wait till I show you. And they would lift up their top and I'm like, Mum, please, it's a public place. So I know the work you do and I know how valuable it is, honestly, so massive well done. I can't wait to be here and to hear about some of the fantastic work that is going on the NHS, Ayrshire and Arran, and the health and social care partnerships in East, North and South Ayrshire. So before we do anything, we need to get the housekeeping rules out of the way, all right? So there's no fire alarms expected. If one does go off, you stand up, you scream, fire, fire, turn around 5 times and yell again, then you run out. No, you don't at all. You leave by the nearest emergency exits, which are clearly marked, and the toilets are located outside the dining room and to the right. I feel like a wee trolley dolly. Exits are here and here. So out there and to the right if you need to use the lavvy. So right now we've got the boring bit out of the way. I want you to get your phones out. Normally we're saying put them away, get them out tonight, and I will tell you why. We want you all to be taking selfies, right? Selfie mad. Nobody's going to judge you here. Nobody's going to say, look at them. Take as many as you want. So we want you tweeting, we want you sharing them on Insta, on Snapchat, on Facebook. Let's show the whole of Scotland what a fantastic group of staff and volunteers we have right here in Ayrshire and Arran, because you're all blooming fantastic. So we also want you to get a hashtag trending. Now, for those of you, hands up if you don't really do social media, you dabble in it a wee bit. Right, a hashtag. If you put up a little photo on a story or something, all you do, see the wee text button? To start a wee bit of writing on that story. We just put hashtag AA Awards 23. If you do that, it means when you search that, all the photos are there. Does that make sense? So the hashtag, if you want to write it down, hashtag AA Awards 23. We want to get it trending. And remember, if you are lucky enough to make it onto the stage, don't bring the phone up, right? Because it can interfere with all the mics. So phone's there for selfies. Go selfie daft. If you come up and you get an award, leave them on your table, all right? So this year we're going global, guys, not going to lie. We're live streaming the awards section of the ceremony on YouTube. I've always wanted this fame and it's come to be tonight. So let your friends and family to look out for it. They can cheer you on from the comfort of their home on the sofa. We've also got a lovely photographer, Dave Dickey. Dave, where are you? Oh, you're right there, lovely Dave. He is sponsored by NHS Staff Benefits, right? So he's going to be popping up to take loads of photos, loads of team photos as well. If you don't want your photo taken, right, if you've lied and you're not supposed to be here, just tell him. It's all right. I've got a pen. I'll come round, I'll draw a wee moustache, I'll draw some glasses on you. Nobody will notice you, all right? And also tonight, we are selling raffle tickets. So this is to raise money for Cross House Children's Fund. So the charity, as we all know, does amazing work to ensure that Ayrshire's babies, children and young people receive the extra special care they so badly need and that they deserve when they are in hospital. So on your table, you'll find a wee envelope. Can you give me a wee thumbs up? You've all got the envelope? What we want you to do is to pop £5 in the envelope and to write your name on the outside. And if you pass it to one of the Ayrshire Achieves project team, ladies, give us a wee wave. Or you can pass it to Rebecca from the charity. Rebecca, where are you? There's a lovely Rebecca. There she's there. So we've got loads of prizes up for grabs. We've got a £100 Buzzworks voucher. Oh, rubbish. I've got to get better. You've got an Arran Aromatics After the Rain hamper. So dig deep and geese all your money. I know you've got cash on you. Right, I think I have talked enough for the moment. We have a little treat for you this evening. Before we sit down for, well, we're all sitting down. Before we have dinner, we have the amazing NHS choir who are going to sing us a few songs. Warning here, you might need a little tissue. Please, a warm welcome and invite the NHS choir to the stage. Oh, they're not quite ready yet, but that's all right. I'll just pad for a wee second. This is the stuff of nightmares, guys, don't worry. Who is my West FM listeners? Oh, they're ready, Miriam? Oh, they're not ready, right? Okay, this is wonderful. Where are my West FM listeners? A whole four of you. Did you listen to the breakfast show? Oh, yes! Do you love it? Oh, fantastic. Oh, here they come, NHS Staff Choir. only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with me half away. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. When my face is chamois greased, if you think I wink, I did. Laugh politely at repeats. Yeah, kiss me when my lips are thin. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. And only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with me half awake. Stumbling over what to say. Well, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day. Roll those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise. Roll those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise. Roll those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise from life. Roll those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise from life. Holy cow, those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise from life. Holy cow, those curtains wide. One day like this, the year would see me rise for life. That was so amazing. Thank you so much. Please let's hear it for the amazing NHS Ayrshire and Arran staff choir. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry if they've made you greet just before your dinner. I do apologise, but I told you to have a hanky at the ready. They're always looking for new members, and they do rehearse in their own time, on top of their heavy workload, so it's just such a good thing to do, and a nice way to relax as well. So if you want to be on this stage this time next year, it could be you. Lillian, who I'm sitting next to, just said, oh, I wish I could sing. Lillian, you can. There is a voice in there somewhere, don't you worry. Right, I'm sure you're all ready for your dinner, are you? Oh, okay, right. So going by the lovely smells that are coming from the kitchen, we are in for a treat, and it is my pleasure to announce that dinner is now served.
too strong. Pulls it off, wearing alligator shoes, yeah. Better beware, it's a jungle in there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ring, Mr. Ric Flair. I done lied on you to a little known fact. Whenever it moves, well, it's always be flat.
Actually, see shop, but who's checking?
He even knows where the hippest knows at. And get any pretty woman in the world he wants, just like that. Woo! Who's that? Sitting over there. Woo! Sporting that big underwear. Woo! More glorious platinum hair. All young pretenders, well, you better beware. Jake the Snake unsurprisingly had a snake. Ultimate Warrior had paint on his face. Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a 2x4. But with style like this, man, you don't need no more. Got a lot of friends, I got a lot of foes. They be quicking in the boots when I be bouncing up the ropes. Lots of people talking, few of them know. You gotta have a tag if you wanna make that dough. Woo! Who's that sitting over there? Woo! Sporting that big underwear. Woo! Most glorious platinum hair. All you young pretenders, well, you best beware. Survive the plane crash, survive being struck by lightning. Only drive the finest cars and dines the finest dining. People try to synthesize, don't matter which the country mean. You can measure a man's success by the length of his limousine.
what you love, what you hate, oh, what you love. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will
walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot at redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door. Mr. Beer Melly, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention, and oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model now that my role model is gone? He ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. Call me out. Speak the language, he holds no currency. He is a foreign man. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterlings and orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. Call me, na 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 na, 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 na na. so bad to you. One thing I said that I would never do. A look from you and I would fall from grace, and that would wipe the smile right from my face. Do you remember when we used to dance, and incidents arose from circumstance? One thing led to another, we were young, and we would scream together songs unsung. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. The heat of the moment showed in your eyes. And now you find yourself in 82. The disco hotspots hold no charm for you. You can't concern yourself with bigger things. You catch a pull and ride the dragon's wings. 'Cause it's the heat of the moment. The heat of the moment. The heat of the moment showed in your
saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adore. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. It's crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care. I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, bound and broken on the floor. You're a little late, I'm already torn.
You must understand, the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been taking on a new direction, but I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Ooh, got to do with it. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the days go by like a friend in the wind that is gone. I'll begin again. Take my friend, baby. Nothing is better.
Just to let you know, if you don't have a raffle ticket and you want one, you can still get it. So you can still put your money in the envelope on your table and one of the team members will come round and pick it up. And just to let you know, we have raised over £600 already. So thank you so, so much. You're a lovely bunch, you really are. I'll let you get back to your teas and coffees and we will resume shortly.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh. Well, I went today, maybe I will go again tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, well, the music there, well, it was hauntingly familiar. Well, I see you do it, what I tried to do for me. Well, there was only poetry, was only fire.
I've just been informed that we're going to start at 8:30. If you want a wee comfort break, if you don't know what comfort break is, like I just had to ask, if you need to use the lavvy, please do so before we start back in about 10 minutes' time, all right?
Sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, ooh.
other's this time might be the last. Unless I make it all too clear, I need you so. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. Baby, think tonight we can take what was wrong, make it right. It's all I know, that you're half of the flesh and blood that makes me whole. Need you so take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in. Take these broken wings. You got to learn to fly, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up and let us in.
Right, everybody, we are back, and I hope you all enjoyed your lovely meal. How nice was it? It was just gorgeous. And it was, there you go. And it was created by the amazing NHS Ayrshire and Arran's catering team. They're all over there. That was honestly gorgeous. Thank you so, so much. So the whole of the catering, production and services department, even the chocolates, lovely. Now it is time for the main event. So it's the 2023 Ayrshire Achieves Awards ceremony. So Ayrshire Achieves is our chance to celebrate all that's great about health and social care in Ayrshire and Arran. And this year it's also the 75th anniversary of the NHS, and tonight is an opportunity to reflect on how things have changed and how they've also improved over the years. So with that in mind, a very warm welcome to all of our finalists. Let's hear a massive, massive cheer for them. Honestly, well done in reaching this stage. It is utterly fantastic. So don't forget to pick up your finalist certificates. They're all in envelopes on your table. And remember, when you get invited up onto the stage to collect your award, just please stay on the stage because you're going to get a wee photo. So don't come on and get all flustered and run away. Please stay up here. We want a wee photograph so you can, of course, remember it. Ayrshire Achieves is funded by NHS Ayrshire and Arran's Charity Fund, and it is supported by NHS Ayrshire and Arran's Area Partnership Forum. So we would also like to welcome and also to thank our sponsors. I'm going to read them out. You've got the NHS Staff Benefits. We have got the Royal College of Nursing, Unison, Unite, and of course West FM. Yes. So thank you for listening to me, but now I would love to welcome the Chief Executive of NHS Ayrshire and Arran. It's Claire Burden to say a few words.
Goodness me, these events are part of a wonderful portfolio I hold with you in NHS Ayrshire and Arran, and it is an absolute privilege to stand in front of so many finalists. So this is our 9th Ayrshire Achieve event, my first. Excuse the hiccups. So your 9th, my first, but this is the first event for 4 years, and we all know why. And so to have this opportunity to get together, I am still overwhelmed when we're able to get people in a room together, just enjoying some time together, and to celebrate all the brilliant things that happen in Ayrshire and Arran. We had quite a time, 122 nominations. So 9,000 people circa in our business, 122 nominations. And to that, joining us this evening, we have 26 individuals and or teams that we managed to get down to finalists. Now, there was a little bit of stress with that, in that there was a massive spreadsheet that needed there were lots of tabs, and there were several phone calls. There was even a helpline for those who couldn't work the tabs. I needed it twice. And so a lot of effort went into making sure that we got as many people as we could within here, because it was so difficult. My scoring, I landed up with first, second and third, and I couldn't get beyond that, so I don't suppose anybody found it any easier. It's great to have you here, and congratulations. It is, you are the heart of what makes NHS Ayrshire and Arran different. And I've been here for 18 months now, not quite part of the furniture, definitely live here, definitely have a new roof on the house, definitely staying. And so all the important things, Ayrshire and Arran is different. And I hope that you feel part of something different and special, because I definitely feel we have something different and special. So from that position, I would like to hand over to Ali, who is going to get us into the awards. And congratulations to everybody in the room. It's a great achievement to get here, but let's see the finalists. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Claire. Claire actually accidentally let slip to me that she plays the oboe, and I'm absolutely raging that she didn't bring it up to give us a wee tune after that lovely speech. Next time, Claire.
Going up against the piper. No way. In Scotland, no way.
Well, we are here tonight to celebrate and to acknowledge the wonderful work that's going on in NHS Ayrshire and Arran and the 3 health and social care partnerships. So Ayrshire Achieves applauds excellence and innovation, it demonstrates continuous improvement in the quality of care, and it celebrates exceptional achievements right throughout the year. And I said a wee second ago, the competition was fierce. Claire said that as well. They had a record number of finalists, a real hard task on the judges' hands. So even to make it to this stage, you're all incredible. The finalists, well done. I think it's like Britain's Got Talent, but there's no golden buzzer, right? I promise you that. And if you don't win, it's no the end of the world at all, please. I hope you've all practiced your gracious loser face, because I don't want any Joey Tribbiani like escapades tonight. All right, so I was like, yes, there we go. Don't want any rage. There we go. Now, the moment that we have all been waiting for. We're going to start by announcing the Chairperson's Award. So I would like to invite Chairperson of Ayrshire and Arran NHS Board, Leslie Bowie, to say a few words and to present the award. I know that's the hard part.
I need to put my glasses on, not so I can see you, so I can see my paper. You might actually just all be a blur right now, which is probably a good thing. Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to be here tonight to celebrate with you and to acknowledge some of the fantastic work that's happening across our organisation and across our communities. We hear many great examples of wonderful people who personify the purpose, values and commitments of our organisation. And they don't do it expecting to win awards. They do it because they're committed to providing safe, high-quality care. From the many examples, it can be difficult, and you've heard that from Claire. I didn't have a problem with the spreadsheet, actually. I was fine with the spreadsheet, so obviously I'm more technically minded than you. But it was really difficult to judge and to pick out just one recipient of the Chairperson's Award. And it definitely wasn't easy, believe me. This year's award is given to the pharmacy team, who truly deserve the recognition for the work that they do. Led by the Director of Pharmacy, Roisin Kavanagh, and I saw her somewhere earlier, but I don't know where she is. Roisin, hi. The Pharmacy Directorate is responsible for delivering integrated, equitable and accessible pharmaceutical care that meets the needs of patients, service users and healthcare providers. I'll get a bit of a list. That's not easy to say, I have to tell you, right? So I've bolded it here on my sheet of paper. The team also plays a significant role in the governance of medicines and works closely with medical, clinical and nursing colleagues to improve medicine safety. They also support the financial management of the £100 million budget for prescribed medicines within NHS Ayrshire and Arran, so a huge amount of money there. Within community pharmacy, the NHS Ayrshire and Arran team has led national work around the minor ailment service. Our community pharmacy teams support people in their local areas on choosing and using the right medicines, providing easy-to-understand advice on treating minor illnesses and everyday ailments, and providing expert advice on treating a wide range of conditions. And you'll hear more about their work later tonight because they're nominated for another 2 awards, I believe. The Pharmacy Directorate is recognised both locally and nationally for its innovation. The team at University Hospital Cross House was the first in Scotland to introduce robotic dispensing. And University Hospital Ayr remains the only Scottish site to have deployed electronic prescribing and administration in the hospital environment. I'm sure you'll agree that the pharmacy team are worthy winners of the Chairperson's Award this year, and while we weren't able to invite all of them to join us tonight, I'd like to ask you to join me in congratulating those members that are here representing the team as they come to the stage to collect their award.
Thank you, Leslie, and well done to all the team. Another round of applause for them, please. Fantastic. So our next award is Behind the Scenes. So this award is sponsored by Unison, and this is for an individual who, in the course of doing their job, makes a real difference and whose work often goes unnoticed. And it's so nice tonight that we are getting to recognise that work. So let's take a look at the finalists.
Linda Muir and the Home Life team. Linda Muir, who leads the Home Life team, was nominated by a family who were grateful to the support Linda gave them in caring for their son Keir. 21-year-old Keir has significant needs arising from his learning disabilities and non-verbal autism. Like many people, Keir struggled during the lockdowns. When he left school in December 2020, the loss of routine and community caused him much distress, and this was communicated through increasingly difficult behaviour. While other services found it hard to engage Keir and subsequently withdrew support, Linda's team were often the only source of support for Keir and his family. This was demonstrated in the unwavering support Linda offered during his transition to residential placement. Keir's family feel Linda is the true embodiment of person-centred care, always putting her clients before herself. Leading from the front, Linda models the hard work, creativity and dedication that she needs from her team. Keir's family will always be grateful to Linda and her team for providing support through their most difficult days. Dr. Krishna Prasad, Consultant. Dr. Krishna Prasad is a consultant in the Combined Assessment Unit, or CAU. His selfless manner, dedication and hard work ensures the patient is at the heart of everything he does. Working long hours and weekends and often forgoing his own needs, his commitment to clinical care as well as his broad knowledge and experience ensures every patient under his care is managed quickly and effectively. His sheer resilience is what keeps him going, and without his presence, the running of the CAU would undoubtedly be extremely difficult. The person who nominated him wanted to show their appreciation and recognise his hard work behind the scenes, and to show how much he was appreciated by his colleagues and patients. Jennifer Reid, Vaccination Programme Manager. Jennifer Reid is the Vaccination Programme Manager, and throughout the pandemic, she has worked tirelessly to roll out the COVID vaccination programme. Jen worked with the Health and Social Care Partnerships, multiple agencies and the Scottish Government to ensure a seamless rollout of the biggest mass vaccination programme in our history. She was instrumental in ensuring that even those living in the most remote areas of Ayrshire were able to get their vaccinations easily. While the vaccination teams were the face of the programme, Jen worked behind the scenes to make sure the programme went without a hitch. Often working until the wee small hours, Jen was always on hand to ensure the team had everything they needed. Her dedication and commitment to Ayrshire and Arran and the people of Ayrshire is second to none. She continues to work hard to provide the most cost-effective service for the mass vaccination programme and has been instrumental in establishing the new travel vaccination service. Tom Williamson, Largs Community Response Team. Tom Williamson is the volunteer coordinator for the Largs Community Resilience Team, a local volunteer team of about 35 to 40 members that supports community resilience and Category 1 emergency responders. As a community volunteer, Tom is a local Scottish Ambulance Service first responder, as well as a resilience volunteer. He coordinates monthly team training and liaises with both the local authority and Police Scotland. Through his leadership, LCRT has established its capacity to act locally in times of crisis and need. This ranged from supporting the COVID vaccination programme to providing a grocery delivery service for those who were shielding. Tom works with Police Scotland to provide public safety support for local events and festivals, including the annual Viking Parade and Largs Yule Festival. Throughout the year, Tom has led the volunteer response to weather-related challenges, as well as coordinated the fundraising to secure community defibrillators and deliver training. Tom Williamson does all this with humility and is a true hero behind the scenes.
Amazing finalists. So I'd like to invite Robert McLaughlin from Unison onto the stage to announce the winner.
And the winner is Jennifer Reid.
Massive well done. Excellent work. Honestly, watching that video, the work that you've put in, and I said to even reach this stage is just amazing. So massive congratulations. Up next is the award for caring for each other. So this one is sponsored by Unite. This award is for an individual or a team who's demonstrated positive attitude to health and well-being, compassion and care for others and how they work. So again, let's have a wee look at our finalists.
Sharon Deans, Senior Charge Nurse. Sharon is the Senior Charge Nurse in the Emergency Department in University Hospital Ayr. Since the COVID pandemic, Sharon has been instrumental in driving the staff wellbeing agenda forward. In a small courtyard in the hospital, Sharon, with help from some volunteers and local businesses, set up a wellbeing garden. This garden has been used by many members of staff and never fails to lift the spirits. Even just catching a glimpse of the garden as you walk past can brighten up your day. On her breaks, Sharon can often be seen watering and taking care of the garden. As well as the garden, Sharon started Wellness Wednesday within the department. This encourages staff to take a wellness walk and to think about their own health, as well as colleagues. She has also arranged fun events to help staff to de-stress, from a summer party in the wellness garden to an I'm a Celebrity event. These events really help staff to take some much needed downtime. Sharon recognised the importance of personal health and well-being and was determined to support staff during some really difficult days. John Somerville, lead nurse, occupational health. John Somerville was the lead nurse for occupational health. He was nominated by a member of staff who wanted to recognise the amazing support he provided. This member of staff suffered a trauma, which meant they were forced to take sick leave for some time. Due to the nature of the trauma, returning to work was incredibly challenging. John worked with the member of staff and their line manager to ensure their needs were fully met. Even after a period of phased return, the staff member's mental health was declining, and John was quick to recognise and respond to this. He supported them to work from home, regularly checking to make sure they were okay. He ensured they were able to get the right support from healthcare providers and made suggestions on how best to stay safe and healthy. John supported the member of staff to not only get back to work, but to stay well and keep them working. The member of staff told us, "It's not an understatement to say John quite literally saved my life, and for that I will always be eternally grateful." With his care and compassion, John helps to make NHS Ayrshire and Arran a great place to work. Racecourse Road Intermediate Care Unit. Set within South Lodge Care Home, the Intermediate Care Unit supports the staff discharge of adults and older people from hospital to a homely environment. The unit was nominated by a member of the public whose elderly mother had suffered a series of falls. After being in hospital for a week, her family were worried about what would happen when she was discharged. The acute care of the elderly practitioner suggested Racecourse Road Intermediate Care Unit. When she arrived, she was exhausted, confused and unhappy, but the team were able to help her relax, helped her to unpack and get settled into her lovely room. She needed a lot of assistance to start with, but soon gained confidence with the help of the amazing staff. Her family told us every single member chatted to Mum, encouraged her and spent time caring for her. The cleaners all like to have a blether too. What a friendly, compassionate team. What a godsend and life-saving unit.
Okay, Claire Burden's going to come onto the stage and announce the winner.
Appropriate gold envelope. And we have joint winners. We have Sharon Deans and John Somerville.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Well done, Sharon. Well done, John, as well. We will get his award to him. Sharon, I want to come to those events, by the way. Absolutely, I am there. Right, before we get on to the next award, how about a few raffle prizes? Ooh, give me a... Oh, do you know why? It's because there's no bevy tonight. How about a few raffle prizes? Much, much, much better. So first up, I think someone's going to come up and help me draw the raffle. But first up, we have a super scoreboard football. It's signed by all the football pundits, and that's donated by ye old faithful West FM. And the football is meant to look like that, by the way. It's half deflated, but apparently that's the way you get it. I said to my boss, I said, what is this? I am not taking this along to an awards show. I will be shamed. That's the way it's supposed to look. We've got a £50 Marks and Spencer voucher, and we have a £50 Asda voucher. But first things first, let's get that super scoreboard. Right, let's see. Laura Woods, where are you, Laura Woods? Laura, there you're there. So you have won a signed super scoreboard football by all our football pundits. Listen, if you don't want it, get that on eBay, Henry. A lot of money, so don't worry. Next up, it is the £50 Marks and Sparks voucher. Very nice. And this has been donated by the Royal College of Nursing. So let me dig deep. I won't look this time, but I promise I didn't see the name last time. We have got Joanne... Is it Edwards? Joanne Edwards? Joanne. Marks and Sparks have got 20% off all their clothing right now, just to tell you that. And next up, lastly, we have a £50 Asda shopping voucher that's been donated by Unison. So here we go. Rachel Cox, table 4. Where are you, Rachel? There you go. Oh, your man's my biggest fan. He's going to love this. So this is the Caring for People award now that we're on to. So this one, Caring for People, is sponsored by Unison. So this award recognises staff who have provided patients and their families with exceptional care, compassion, dignity and respect. Let's have a look at the finalists.
Home birth team. Within Ayrshire maternity units, the home birth team works to support women in their choice of where to have their baby and to ensure coordinated antenatal labour and postpartum care. The team were nominated by a family who wanted to thank the team for their support and care throughout the pregnancy and birth of their third child. When considering a home birth, the family met with senior midwife Kylie Mitchell, who listened to their birth choices and supported their wants and needs. Despite the expectant mum having a fear of needles, Kylie was able to calm her patient and help her to overcome her phobia. Taking the time to explain each stage of antenatal and postpartum care, Kylie was able to support the couple and to ensure they were relaxed for when labour began. During labour, the expectant mum was supported by senior midwives Sharon Grant and Lorna Fulton. Always calm, the team helped her to transition to the active stage, while also ensuring the dad was supported too. And after the birth, they supported mum with breastfeeding her baby. The new mum wanted to recognise the team for their continuous hard work and dedication in facilitating women to give birth in their chosen environment. Community Pharmacy Network. Spread between Skelmerley and Girvan, Ayr and Muirkirk, the network of 99 community pharmacies in Ayrshire and Arran provide pharmaceutical care in the heart of their communities. The NHS Pharmacy First Scotland service launched in June 2020, replacing and extending the minor ailments service. NHS Pharmacy First Scotland is a national service open to everyone, where citizens can access healthcare advice, treatment and/or referrals to other healthcare services without appointment from their local pharmacy. In 2022, more than 276,000 consultations were recorded across the Ayrshire and Arran pharmacy network. Nearly 238,000 supplies of medicines were made and more than 11,000 referrals were made to other healthcare practitioners. Without Pharmacy First, many of those consultations would have occurred in another part of the healthcare system, at a time when demand was high across the whole system. Community pharmacies in Ayrshire and Arran have embraced the NHS Pharmacy First Scotland service and, supported by the Community Pharmacy Specialist team, have delivered an outstanding contribution towards the Caring for Ayrshire vision. Margaret McLean, Practice Education Facilitator. Despite having a busy job as Practice Education Facilitator, Margaret McLean always makes time to support her local community. Her passions are combating mental health issues and tackling food poverty. She is lead volunteer for the Knockanlaw Community Garden, which opened last year and provides a nice place for the local residents to enjoy. Within the community garden, Margaret helps to run the Food Larder, which provides locals with affordable food. At Christmas time, Margaret coordinated a reverse advent calendar and encouraged NHS colleagues to donate items to local schools to support families in need across Ayrshire. Margaret is passionate about helping those with mental health issues and also about helping those who are suffering most from the cost of living crisis. The person who nominated her wanted to recognise the hard work and passion of Margaret in supporting her local community. Elaine Swan, Anne Broker and the Children's Diabetic Team. Elaine Swan, Anne Broker and the Children's Diabetic Team were nominated by a family whose son had been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes earlier this year. Elaine and Anne looked after the whole family with care and compassion. Through the team's support, the family went from knowing nothing about diabetes to being experts in just a few days. And once he was home from hospital, the care didn't stop. From regular calls to linking with the school, the team were able to support the family with the new way of life. Dietitian Rona also helped the family to get their heads around counting carbs. The family told us, "Our son is so confident, able to treat himself and has dealt with the diagnosis so well. They really are an incredible team and take so much care of their patients. They really go above and beyond to make this as easy as possible for our son. They obviously have a lot more patients than just our son, but you wouldn't know. They always make time to explain or help when needed."
Okay, Robert McLaughlin from Unison is going to come back onto the stage to announce the winner.
And the winner is the home birth team. Well done.
It's like standing still, and your soul's confused, and you cannot find what road to choose. If you make mistakes, you won't let me down.
Oh, well done, ladies. That is just fantastic. Right, we're halfway through the awards. Hope you're all enjoying yourself. Hope my chat hasn't put you to sleep yet. You all look awake, so that's a bonus. Next up is the Collaboration and Working Together Award. So this is sponsored by the NHS Staff Benefits, and the award is for a team who have demonstrated exceptional teamwork and collaboration, working across boundaries and connectedness. So here are all of the finalists.
Burnock Nurse-Led Model. As part of the Caring for Ayrshire vision to bring care closer to home, East Ayrshire Health and Social Care Partnership developed a nurse-led model of care for East Ayrshire Community Hospital. This advanced practice model enhanced the already established GP provision in Burnock Ward to deliver rehabilitation, palliative and subacute care. Before this nurse-led model, the bed occupancy rate for the 24-bed Burnock Ward was around 50% due to the restrictions of only certain GP practice patients being eligible for these beds. However, bed occupancy rates have since increased to between 85 and 96%. This model also supports admission avoidance and reduces the length of stays within acute hospital settings. The multidisciplinary approach means that patients are discharged sooner and their treatment plan continues from home, either through advanced nurse practitioners or district nurses. On a thank you card to the team, one patient said he was apprehensive about coming into hospital, but that the care he received was first class. Extended FaceFit Testing Team. At the start of the COVID pandemic, the NHS Ayrshire and Arran Core Health and Safety Team had been FaceFit testing frontline staff to ensure they could achieve a face seal with disposable FFP3 masks. The difficulties in face-fitting all of the necessary staff was compounded by the need to refit a large number of staff with alternative models as a result of the changing supply of mask types. This refitting needed to be done rapidly and could only be achieved with a significant upscaling of the testing sessions. By appealing to the wider organisation, the team were able to recruit volunteers who came forward to offer their support, either as testers or as administrators to assist with booking appointments and maintaining records. The rise in the number of testers, coupled with the new admin support, enabled a vast increase in the volume of fit tests the team were able to carry out. This meant that frontline staff were able to wear the appropriate PPE and be protected from virus transmission. Instead of hundreds, the team were able to carry out thousands of tests. NHS staff are grateful to the team for volunteering to work on the programme and for their efforts in keeping our frontline staff safe when they were delivering care to patients in the most challenging of times. Working together, occupational therapists and GP surgeries. In April 2022, the Working Together Occupational Therapists in GP Surgery Service was launched. This is a team of 10 occupational therapists working within 16 GP practices across Ayrshire. Despite the service being split into each of the 3 localities, the team work collaboratively together to ensure there is consistency throughout Ayrshire. Since its launch, the team has worked with the multidisciplinary team within each GP practice to establish the service and to increase awareness about the value of OT. Being independent contractors means that each GP practice operates differently, so the Working Together team have had to ensure they are flexible and accommodating to each of the individual GP practices. Following OT intervention, there has been a 64% reduction in those patients requiring further GP appointments and 84% not requiring referral onto secondary services. The team have managed to integrate occupational therapists into GP practices across Ayrshire by using a collaborative approach, rather than making them locality specific. They have managed to do all of this while ensuring positive outcomes for the people using the service and the multidisciplinary team in primary care.
Fantastic. Claire Burden's going to come back to the stage to announce the winner.
And we have, for collaboration and working together, the extended FaceFit team. Thanks very much. Thank you.
It's my little dinner table buddies. Well done, ladies, on yourself. Honestly, brilliant work. I was actually chatting to the girl next to me and she was showing me everything that she did do throughout the pandemic, and it is just outstanding when you look back at it. Our next award is for Making a Difference. This is with Making a Difference with Digital. It is sponsored by the Royal College of Nursing. So this award is for an individual or a team who has been thinking and or doing things differently using digital. So for example, improvements, innovations, new approaches and ideas as well. Let's have a wee look at all the finalists.
Lillian White, Specialist Nurse Urology Cancer. In the past, patients with prostate cancer often had to wait up to 6 weeks for a letter with prostate-specific antigen or PSA results. By using digital technology to support patients, patients can now get the PSA results in 1 or 2 days. And that's not all. The service also triggers a patient questionnaire twice a year for 5 years, then once a year for another 5 years. These questionnaires allow the clinician to choose the best treatment pathway for the patient. Lillian White, Specialist Nurse Neurology Cancer, has been at the forefront of this initiative, which is the only one of its kind in Scotland to be developed in this way. Lillian was supported by Dr. Ross Clark, consultant urological surgeon, and the digital services team. Together they developed the specification, designed the pathway, developed the questionnaire, and built and tested the pathway. The service was launched in January 2023, with patients reaping the benefits right away. The West of Scotland Cancer Network are now looking to expand this programme across Scotland. Sam Faulkner, Oggs Pharmacy Ayr. Sam Faulkner is a community pharmacist in Oggs Pharmacy Ayr. Sam has developed a website and diary booking system that is extensively used by patients and NHS colleagues alike. This means that patients can make appointments that suit them. GP practices can also book patients in as part of their daily triage work, where an appointment with a community pharmacy independent prescriber is appropriate for the needs of the patient. This increases capacity in general practice and keeps GP appointments available for those who need them most. In addition to the digital element of booking, digital communication is also used to communicate outcomes of consultations in the pharmacy. Sam utilises the clinical email systems in the pharmacy and GP practices to communicate back appropriate information on his consultations, diagnoses and prescribing, which allows quick and easy upload to patient notes in the general practice clinical system. The booking system is also used for NHS flu vaccination services, allowing Sam and his team to plan vaccination workload around other services. This convenient system has resulted in Sam delivering the most NHS flu vaccinations this year in community pharmacy. Digital Champions Network. The Digital Champions Network is open to all staff across the organisation and supports reform by breaking down both digital and hierarchical barriers to drive forward improvement and innovation in the digital world. The Digital Champions Network is a self-nominated group of staff who are like-minded and share their joy of all things digital, supporting staff within their own areas on how they can make best use of technology to enhance their current processes, making things better for their own teams, the wider organisation and ultimately their patients. The group has never met in person and is run solely on MS Teams. There are currently 260 digital champions across the organisation who are learning new digital skills and sharing their knowledge to support new ways of working. Some digital champions have led on their own digital improvement projects, driving digital change and reform in the process. Not only is the Digital Champions Network new to NHS Ayrshire and Arran, it is revolutionary across NHS Scotland.
Okay, I'd like to invite Lorna Sim from the Royal College of Nursing to come on stage and to announce the winner.
And the winner is the Digital Champions Network.
Massive congrats, guys. I can't even get my Facebook page to work most of the time, so that is brilliant. Right, okay, should we get some more raffle prizes done? Oh my God, will we do some more raffle prizes? Come on. Yes, lovely. Right, do I have my lovely assistants, my glamorous assistants? Here they come. Right. I'll just tell you as I draw them each time. I gave it away last time. I'm not doing that this time. Right, so the first one, I'm going to dig deep, is for a £50 shop local voucher. It's been donated by the NHS Credit Union and it is going to... Oh, this is a random donation, so this one doesn't count, does it? Right, another one. Oh, you've thrown me. It's going to Elaine McClure. Where are you, Elaine? There, well done. So you have won yourself a £50 shop local voucher. Right, next one. Oh, this is a good wee one. Right, it's an Arran Sense of Scotland After the Rain gift hamper and it's been kindly donated by NHS Staff Benefits and it is going to Heather Armstrong from Table 4. Woo! Oh, I want that. That looks lovely. Right, last prize for tonight. Oh, this is a goodie as well. This is a great one. This is a good one. £100 Buzzworks voucher, and it's been donated by Unite. So let's see who's going to win that tonight. And it's going to Adrian, is it Carragher? Adrian, there you go. Lovely. Thank you again to all our sponsors who did donate prizes. Fantastic prizes. We've got West FM, the Royal College of Nursing, Unison, NHS Credit Union, NHS Staff Benefits, and Unite, and of course to Cross House Children's Fund for supporting the actual raffle. So thank you everyone who purchased tickets, and I can tell you, you've raised £657. So give yourself a massive, massive round of applause. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so the next award, oh, I love this one. It's the Shining Star Award. Now, the Shining Star Award is sponsored by Unison. It's for an individual, a team, or a volunteer who goes above and beyond what is actually expected of them. Let's have a wee look at tonight's finalists.
Laura Docherty, Public Health Project Manager for Infants, Children and Young People. Laura Docherty is a Public Health Project Manager for Infants, Children and Young People. She originally held a Research Officer post and made the transition to Public Health in February 2021. This was a challenging time due to the ongoing demands of the pandemic, but Laura continued to deliver on local COVID evidence-based statistical updates while embracing her new role. Laura is proactive in seeking opportunities to undertake local research and then synthesising this in a way that is meaningful and aims to improve outcomes for our youngest citizens. Public Health Project Manager for dedicated children.
Oh, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. Bear with us a wee second. Exactly. Get up and help. Get up and help. Oh. It's always the equipment that lets us down. The Shining Star Award. Are we ready to go again? Let's go. Let's have a wee peek at the finalists.
Laura Docherty, Public Health Project Manager for Infants, Children and Young People. Laura Docherty is a Public Health Project Manager for Infants, Children and Young People. She originally held a Research Officer post and made the transition to Public Health in February 2021. This was a challenging time due to the ongoing demands of the pandemic, but Laura continued to deliver on local COVID evidence-based statistical updates while embracing her new role. Laura is proactive in seeking opportunities to undertake local research and then synthesising this in a way that is meaningful and aims to improve outcomes for our youngest citizens. She has also provided dedicated support to progress the work of the NHS Ayrshire and Arran Care Experience Task Force. During this time, she has fostered relationships with partners to ensure the voice of our youngest citizens is at the heart of everything. When the call came out for support in our acute services, Laura volunteered to support where she could. Despite never having worked in a ward setting, she overcame her own nerves and supported the paediatric ward where she could. Dr. Katie Carroll. Dr. Katie Carroll is an acute medical consultant who exemplifies NHS Ayrshire and Arran's values. Not only does she find the time to run the perioperative medicine programme, as well as being the rota lead for general medicine, she also runs the International Medical Graduate Induction Programme and leads the recruitment for Clinical Development Fellows, or CDFs, in general medicine across both sites. Katie runs the perioperative CDF programme, the first of its kind in Scotland. It provides a service to surgical patients to optimise them for theatre. It also provides junior doctors the opportunity to enhance their CVs before applying for anaesthetic or acute medical training programmes. Katie successfully implemented a training day 1 day every 2 weeks for all junior doctors in medicine in 2022 and 2023. This places the board ahead of any other board in the West region. The rota lead is one of the most important jobs in an acute hospital site, but can also be the most challenging. Katie uses this role to demonstrate compassionate leadership. She has shown that it is possible to take an individualised approach to rota management, while ensuring fairness and transparency. Katie's most impactful project in the 2022-2023 academic year was the introduction of an induction programme which supports doctors from overseas into NHS Scotland. This international medical graduate programme, which has been recognised nationally, has supported 24 doctors so far, and the programme continues to go from strength to strength. Bianca Ballingal, speech and language therapist. Bianca began working for NHS Ayrshire and Arran in November 2020 as a newly qualified speech and language therapist. By June 2021, Bianca had completed her postgraduate dysphagia course and was working as part of the inpatient team in University Hospital Ayr. This is where Bianca's passion for acute working became clear, and she contributed to work to develop the role of speech and language therapist within critical care. Despite the pressures of the job, she consistently manages this complex caseload safely and with a smile on her face. She supports other members of the team formally through the Flying Start programme and supervision, but also on an informal basis, contributing to development and well-being in the team. She consistently demonstrates the NHS Ayrshire and Arran values of caring, safe and respectful, and has shown high clinical standards and leadership beyond what would be expected of a speech and language therapist with just 2 years' experience. Dr. Sophia Ahmed, Clinical Development Fellow. Dr. Sophia Ahmed joined the Clinical Development Fellow programme as a junior doctor in September 2021 from India. She was the first international medical graduate, or IMG, to be recruited to our programme. She settled in and quickly became part of the NHS Ayrshire and Arran family. Since 2022, Sophia has been pivotal in attracting medical staff to Ayrshire, increasing the number of graduates from 1 to 28 in just 18 months. She has helped Dr. Katie Carroll to develop and implement an induction programme for IMGs, introduced an IMG teaching programme and buddy system, developed and implemented a phonetic name badge system, and has presented her work across the UK. She has won awards for this work and has promoted Ayrshire as a top employer for doctors from overseas. Sophia also works tirelessly to support other IMGs into UK practice, from picking people up from the train station and helping them find their first house, to offering informal coaching and mentorship. Sophia does it all. She is everyone's cheerleader. Sophia encompasses all of NHS Ayrshire and Arran's core values. She is a leader of the future and demonstrates kind leadership every day.
Just amazing. So Robert McLaughlin from Unison is going to come back on stage and announce them. You should just stay up here with me, Robert. We'll have a ball.
And the winner is Dr. Katie Carroll. Unfortunately, our winner cannot make it here tonight, and we'll make sure that the award and certificate gets to them.
Okay, it's time for the last award of the night. So this is the Thinking Out of the Box award. This is sponsored by Unison, and this award is for an individual or a team who's done something new or different. They've delivered innovation, reform, a surprising or left field solution, or they've found solutions against all of the odds. So let's have a wee peek at all of our finalists.
Dr. Sophia Ahmed, Clinical Development Fellow. Dr. Sophia Ahmed joined the Clinical Development Fellow programme as a junior doctor in September 2021 from India. Sophia heard that one of her colleagues from overseas had changed their name to an English name, as staff and patients had problems pronouncing their real name. Knowing how important a name is for your identity, Sophia felt sad that this had happened and was determined to do something to change this in Ayrshire. Sophia worked with a badge company to design a badge which placed phonetic spelling underneath a person's name. These badges were rolled out to the Clinical Development Fellow programme and chaplaincy team in the first round. The badges provided a way for staff to discuss the importance of names and to recognise that learning how to pronounce a person's name properly can build better team relationships. This small intervention has been recognised nationally, but most importantly, it has led to staff being able to use their given name. This shows that sometimes the smallest projects can have the biggest impact. Siobhan Reid, midwife. Siobhan Reid is a midwife in Ayrshire Maternity Unit. She embarked on a quality improvement project to improve the experience of women during the induction of labour. Induction of labour causes physical discomfort, most commonly abdominal cramping and lower back pain. Pharmaceutical agents for pain management and to aid sleep are used most often to support women through the experience. However, the use of opiates can cause many unwanted side effects, such as drowsiness, nausea and vomiting for mum, and respiratory problems for baby. Conducting a literature review, Siobhan explored alternative options for back pain in labour, such as sterile water injections, aromatherapy and reflexology. She then embarked on a QI project to improve women's experience of back pain while undergoing induction of labour, with the use of sterile water injections. She then developed and delivered a clinical guideline and training package to all ward midwives. This resulted in 67% of women reporting 100% reduction in their back pain within 30 minutes of administration, and 95% of women reporting at least 50% reduction. Feedback from women was positive, with one woman saying she felt like a different person. Another said it was like magic and meant she was able to get some sleep. Plans are now being made to make this method available to women in labour and for home births. Occupational therapists in GP surgeries. Before April 2022, there were only occupational therapists or OTs in 3 GP surgeries in Ayrshire, as they were normally based in secondary services. However, evidence shows that providing an earlier occupational therapy intervention can help support people with a functional decline regardless of their condition. OTs can also help GPs and other members of the multidisciplinary primary care team to streamline their workload. And so, in April 2022, the Working Together Occupational Therapists in GP Surgery service was launched. This is a team of 10 occupational therapists working within 16 GP practices across Ayrshire. The service works collaboratively with people to help them manage their own conditions and encourage independence. It aims to delay deterioration in function and improve quality of life. The service promotes the Caring for Ayrshire vision by providing services closer to home, by allowing them to access occupational therapy at their own GP practice, or by telephone video consultations in their own home. The people of Ayrshire can therefore see the right person in the right place at the right time.
Everybody, for the last award, Robert. You'll never believe it. You're back up again. Come on.
And the winner is Dr. Sophia Ahmed.
Applause for our last winner of the night, Dr. Sophia. Thank you so much. Right, well, folks, that is it. I'm sure you will agree it's been a fantastic night. Thank you so much for having me as your host. I hope you've really enjoyed it. So before I hand over to Leslie Bowie to close the ceremony, please can we have a round of applause for all of tonight's winners. Just listening to the work that you guys have done, I talk on a radio, I'm like, oh my God, I'm a fraud. It's utterly fantastic. So massive, massive well done. And as I said earlier, to even reach this stage is great. So before we go, can I have all of our winners to the stage? We're going to get a big group photo. So if you could come down and just come onto the stage, we'll get a big group photo of you all together. If you want, we would really like it if you could take a wee photo of this, if you could put it up on all your socials, and if you could use that hashtag that I spoke about earlier. So it's hashtag AA Awards 23. Hashtag AA Awards 23. So all the winners, come on up to the stage and we'll get a big group photo.
behind the mic. I seem to have you stitched for this.
Aye, come on. And finally, I'm going to hand over to the lovely Leslie Bowie, who's going to close tonight's ceremony. So thank you so much, guys. I've loved hosting. Have me back next year, please. That would be lovely. Well done to all the winners and all the finalists as well. Here's the lovely Leslie.
Thank you. Thank you, Ali. Oh, here we go, back again to this mic and my glasses and the blur. Well, as the Frankie Valli song goes, oh, what a night. And some of you won't actually remember that, right? But some of us are old enough to remember that. So hope you've all enjoyed the night as much as I have. It's been fantastic. But before we close, I do want to thank quite a number of people, and in no particular order, I must stress. Everyone who nominated, because without the nominations, we wouldn't be here. The judging panel, who, as we've said earlier, had a really difficult task this year. The sponsors, Unison, Unite, Royal College of Nursing, NHS Staff Benefits, West FM and West Sound. Those who donated raffle prizes, NHS Credit Union, NHS Staff Benefits, Unison, Unite and the Royal College of Nursing. The choir for entertaining us earlier tonight, and what a fantastic job they did. Crosshouse Children's Fund for organising the raffle, and thank you all for contributing. What a great amount to achieve tonight. The NHS Ayrshire Arm Charity Fund for funding this event, and hopefully we'll continue to do so. I've missed it. 4 years seems like a long time, but hopefully we'll be here again next year. Our catering staff, who we did thank Kelly about once again for the lovely meal and our totally transformed dining room. I mean, can you even imagine the difference? Ali from West FM for guiding us through the night and doing a fantastic job. Thank you. Zizis for audio and visual support. Thank you very much. The Ayrshire Achieves project team, who again have worked fantastically hard to pull this event together. And last but definitely not least, all of you in whatever capacity you're here, for making this a fantastic evening. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. There's always a real buzz about this evening, and I just look forward to it, and I sincerely hope we do it again next year. I wish you all a good night and a safe journey home. Thank you very much.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my